Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Jank Tank. Today we're going to try out the Hidetsugu and KebbieG explosive singularity combo, see if we can't beat somebody with that. We're going to see it kind of being in a control shell, Demir mostly. We don't actually really have any red sources, so we can't actually cast explosive singularity. So if it sticks in our hand, it's kind of a dead card, but we'll see how that works out. But that is the concept we're going to try out today, since I want to see how this deck actually could function in Pioneer. So super excited about that. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you alert for future videos. And let's get into the deck list. But this is the last Jank Tank episode for the season. Next one should be featuring the brand new Wilds of Eldraine cards. So make sure you sub for all those sweet new decks featuring new cards. So keep in mind, it is quite awkward that we have Thoughtseize with counter spells. Traditionally, those are not a great mix-up, so keep that in mind. We also have Fatal Pushes, Considers for interaction. I mean, not Considers, not interaction, but Make Disappears, Negate. So we also have Dispute in the main board, one in the side. We have 3 dig through times as a way to refill our hand, dig for Hidetsugu and KebbieG, and potentially Singularity, and then we just cast KebbieG and put it to the top. We also have Clean to Dust for the sideboard for Graveyard Hate with Lantern of the Lost, Rave Enfeeblement for mono white and elves, Duress for control, Go Blank for control, Drown in the Lock if we need another quote-unquote counterspell and removal along with Urtai. We also have Kalitas for aggro, Shadow's Verdict for aggro, then we have another Shark Typhoon, pretty good against spirits, and control. Then we have Thought Distortion for control. That is our deck we're going to try out today. And let's get into the gameplay. Watery Grave, tapped, go. Temple Garden, passes. Catacombs, pass the turn. Blooming Marsh, Collective Brutality. Marsh, Thoughtseize, take the Salvage. Thoughtseize, take the Informant, pass. Temple Garden, passes. Otawara, go. Thicket, play a Hive, pass the turn. Ezekiel's Chariot, make some cats. Play a Marsh, go ahead and push a cat so you can't turn on the Chariot. Witherbloom Command drains me. Mills, picks up a land, plays the land. Dig, guess castle, consider. Put that in the graveyard. Hits me with a cat. Fable Passage, crack the passage. Get an island. Then that deck, please. Pass the turn. Thoughtseizes me. Goes to combat. No attacks. Play the castle. Turn on the Hive. Attack. Eat the Parhelion. Consider. Top. Consider. Graveyard. Alright, pass. Thoughtseizes. Okay, takes my Shark Typhoon. Take 2 down to 10. Activate castle. Bottom. Draw. Play a Marsh. Pass the turn. Rafine's Informant. Gets rid of a Parhelion. Fang wins. Still does not have a Fang. You can crew the Chariot. Yeah, you should. Makes a new cat. We go to 6. Draw another land. Scry. Bottom. Grizzly Salvage. He reveals, yep, if he takes Fang, it's over. Alright, scoop it up. So Thoughtseize feels bad in this matchup. Lantern, Ray seems pretty decent. Clean to Dust seems pretty good. Verdict. Down Dispute. Down a Push. Up Go Blank. Down to Gate. Down into Gate. Up a Shark. Up a Urtai. Run out like that. Haul. Go. Tomb tapped. Passes. Consider. Graveyard. Finally drew our piece. Watery Grave. Tapped. Go. Concealed Courtyard. Passes. That probably means he's going to instant speed Salvage. So we just pass the turn. We know he has a Fang. He does not have a Parhelion in the yard, though. Plays a Courtyard. Passes. I think I just cycle its Shark Typhoon. X1. Another Salvage. That's fine. Another Marsh. Go to combat. Hit you on the 20 turn clock. Pathway on green. Witherbloom. Consider. Graveyard. That's not good. Rafine's Informant. Play another Marsh. So the question here is, do I bother going for KebbieG here? He could possibly get You know what? Let's just do it. We're here to try it. Hidetsugu. So I think I put back this and a land. Duress. Takes the verdict. Plays a Fang. Alright, shoots my Kahiri. Swings. Hits my Kahiri. Yeah, I just can't beat him. Alright. 0-1. Let's get into the next. Mountain. Soulscar Mage. Passes. Island. Consider. Graveyard. Aspiring Vantage. Pianalar? Nope. Ren's Resolve. Hits me. Drown Catacombs. Thoughtseize. Take Pianalar. Go. Plays a Castle Embreth. Plays another Ren Resolve. Quote unquote. I guess, yeah, they're both Ren's Resolve. Never mind. Probably plays this Swifty or Kamuno. Swifty. Alright, we consider. I guess we keep a dig. Hits me. Take it. Shipwreck. Go. Forge. Kamuno. That's fine. Goes to combat. Hits me. Passes. Cycle. Untap. Shipwreck Marsh. Pass the turn. Alright, upticks the Kamuno. Plays a Mountain. Showdown. Counter it. We know he still has a Chain to the Rocks. Another land. That's gonna flip. I think my best bet is to dig. Take a Make Disappear. I guess Tainted Indulgence. And pass. So that flips. Might be dead though. Like any instant or a non-creature spell. So that means I have to Indulgence here. Trying to find a push. Which we don't. Okay, scoop it up. So we bring in Edicts. And Ray. Seems like that's it. Dispute is not great. Oh, Kalitas also is pretty decent. Negate feels very mid. Maybe down a Shark. And a Consider. Or not like that. Swamp. Go. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Passes. We untap. Drown Catacomb. Go. Vantage. That resolves. Ray Enfeeblement. Watery Grave. Tapped. Go. Forge. Redained. Counter. Play a Urborg. Pass. Swift Spear. Reckless Ren's Resolve. Tainted Indulgence. Get rid of a push. Push. Consider. We keep our namesake card. So he's probably going to play the Invasion. Play our Hidetsugu and Kari. Put 2 Watery Graves back. So he's probably going to play Chain to the Rocks into Invasion. Pianalar. Can you have a land in hand? Chain to the Rocks. Hits me for 1. Take it. Play the Passage. Crack the Passage to shuffle our library. Push the Pianalar. Pass. Impulse. That resolves. Boundary. Untapped. Swift Spear. That resolves. Invasion. Counter. Go to 16. After a hit. Please no land. Okay. Play a tap land. Play a dig. Get a Kahiri. And a Singularity. We're 1 land short. I should have played that untapped. Impulse. Pianalar. And a Swifty. Pianalar. And I assume plays a Swifty. No. Just smacks me for 3. Take it. Play an island. Kahiri. Thoughtseize. Singularity. Ray the Pianalar. Pass the turn. Mountain. Swifty. Showdown of the Scalds. Probably is going to go to combat and swing with the 2 Swifties. Please do. Okay. Attacks with 2 Swifties. We block. Play with fires the Kahiri. Alright, that dies. And Singularity. Pop. We got 1 game. Yes. Jank tank. Probably up a Urtai down to Make Disappear on the draw. Down to Make Disappear up a Drown of the Lock. Or not like that. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Kamuno. Passes. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Take Resolve. Go. Plays a Vantage. Swift Spear. Gets frisky with the Swift Spear. Watery Grave. Tapped. Go. Okay, that flips. Goes to combat. It hits me for 4. Redained. Kill the Redained. Untap. Consider. Play the Consider. Grave to the Graveyard. Play a tap land. Pass the turn. Hits me for 4. Down to 7. This is pretty rough. Picks up Jeff. Passes. Drown in the Lock. Play a Grave. Tapped. Pass the turn. Goes to combat. Hits me. Kill the Swift Spear. Soulscar Mage. Play Island. Hidetsugu, please give me 2 singularities. Put back, guess, Marsh, Singularity. Pass turn. Downside is it says dies, which Kamuno gets around. Chain to the Rocks. We're at 1. Hits me to 1. Take it. Marsh. Dig. Please give me removal. Fatal Push. Cowie Toss? I'm at 1. I can't deal with both threats. Yeah, that's GG's. Yeah, I can't deal with the other threat, so pass. Alright, so 0-2. Let's get into the last match. We're trying here. I know, like Jank Tank, like said, there's a good chance we might not end with a positive record. So let's get into the next. Urborg. Thoughtseizes. Probably takes my Thoughtseize. Watery Grave. Tapped. Castle. Duress. Takes my Singularity. Play an Island. Pass. Ridge. This either could be Rakdos Sack or Rakdos Midrange. Obnixilis. Get rid of a push. Catacombs. Go. Mountain. Bitter Reunion. Dark Deal. Spicy. Waste Not. Makes a Devil token. So now we draw the negate. Play the Swamp. Pass the turn. Reach. Sanitarium. Dark Deal. Negate it. Upticks Obnixilis. Take the 2 life. Hits me for 1. Down to 17. Draw another land. Play Hidetsugu and Kahiri. Put Watery Grave. Thoughtseize back. Dark Deal. I wanted that Tainted Indulgence. Duress takes my Thoughtseize. Graveyard Trespasser. I don't have any creatures. Eats my Singularity. Upticks. Well, yeah, you could add 2 more black mana to your mana pool. That's fine. I don't think I need more lands. Passes. Go to combat. Hit Obnixilis. Pass the turn. Goes to combat. Hits me for 5. So we're down to 12. Bitter Reunion. Blood Crypt. Obnixilis. Makes a Devil. I don't think I need this push. Hidetsugu and Kahiri. Pop you. Put the 2 lands back. Face? For the win? What? Alright, so this matchup. Verdict's in. He has... Yeah, Planeswalkers matter. Go blank. Down Dispute. Probably up over a Heartless Act. Maybe Duresses. And then just go cut the pushes altogether. I don't like that. Pathway on Black. Thoughtseize. Takes the Drown in the Lock, maybe? Takes my Kahiri. Watery Grave. Tapped. Go. Pathway on Red. Croxa. We just pitch a Marsh. Take 3. Castle Vantress. Pass the turn. Blood Crypt. This smells like a... Sure. That resolves. We just take the 2. Unless he makes a Devil. Yeah, we'll just take 2. Shark Typhoon. Play the Catacombs. Pass. Thoughtseize. Maybe I should have just countered that. Makes a Devil. Cycle. Go blank. Play the Marsh. Pass the turn. Actually, we will hit the Ob. Liliana. Okay. That's not good. I'm assuming the Lily just ticks up. Nope. Makes me sack my Dork. That's fine. Ob ticks up. Just take the 2. Take the 1 point of damage. Play an Island. Pass the turn. Upticks the Liliana. I think we get rid of Drown in the Lot since he has no graveyard. Upticks Obnixilis. I get rid of the Make Disappear. Bottom and bottom. Heads me down to 11. Draw an Island. Pass the turn. That's pitch fodder. To Liliana. Pathway on Red. Upticks Lily. Get rid of the Island. Upticks Ob. Take 2. Castle. Bottom. Top. That's helpful. Heads me to 8. Shadow's Verdict. Eat up the Planeswalkers. Waste Not for the opponent. Marsh. I don't think I played that. Pathway on Red. Okay, Castle. Please give me something good. Bottom. Bottom? Play the Marsh. Pass the turn. Graveyard Trespasser. Bottom. Bottom. So that means that eats up a Hidetsugu and Kahiri. We draw another land. Super useless. Play Catacombs. Pass the turn. He's going to hit us, oh my god, for 5. So we're at 2. Castle. Bottom. Top. Go to 2. Untap. Use Dig Through Time. I guess Otawara is an answer. And take Indulgence. Play an Urboard. Pass the turn. Go blank. So I have to do it now. Tainted Indulgence. Get rid of the Thoughtseize. There goes my yard. Plays a Sanctum. Phanarium. Plays a Glutton. Makes me loot. I really didn't want to get rid of the Dig Through Time. I guess Dig Through Time actually is kind of bad. Liliana. And just upticks. We need like a miracle. Problem is, I don't think there's a way I could scry and, answer the board. Oh, that is an option. We get to make a 1/1. Oh, but he could eat his own Glutton. Cycle. Make a shark. If he has removal for the shark, he wins. Activates. Get rid of the swamp. Block. Upticks the lily. That hurts. So Singularity, there's 2 in the deck. Another Glutton. Another Glutton. Wow. So if I have 8 mana, I use 5. That's probably not enough to do anything. That also was pretty bad. Okay. Scoop it up. Maybe down or up a Urtai. Down a Act. Or not like that. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Take the Trespasser. 5. Duress. That's fine. Island. Go. Water. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Passes. Play another island. Go. Shocks himself. Does he Dark Deal? He does. Passes. Marsh. Go. Haunted Ridge. Go blank. That stinks. Pass the turn. Bitter Reunion. Goes for Duress. We will Tainted Indulgence. Card the negate. Watery Grave. Tapped. Pass. Turns on the Hive. Eats my negate. Pass the turn. Pathway on black. Liliana. Get rid of the dig. Shadow's Verdict. Thoughtseize. Turns on the Hive. Hits me. Play an island. Pass. Trespasser. Gives it haste. Pass the turn. Plays a Haunted Ridge. Hits me for 4. And negate. That's not going to do it. So 0-3. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, I felt like the mana base was a huge part of the problem. Maybe we need to cut back on islands and swamps, up our number of utility lands. Just getting stuck, not drawing, turning through our deck did have a huge impact. We did manage to pull out 2 game wins, which is pretty good. At least we executed what we wanted to do. So at least once. So that's good for Jank Tank. Overall, let me know down in the comment section what you guys would have considered for this list. I do know that Kahiri and Hidetsugu is quite expensive mana value wise. So it's pretty difficult to actually make a competitive list around it. There's no real way to cheat it in either. So I guess you could technically discount it since it is a dragon, but I don't know how you're going to be able to really do that. I guess Sarkhan is an option. If you want to see that deck, let me know down in the comment section. But like I said, but this season is coming to an end, so the new Wilds of Eldraine set is coming out. So hopefully we'll have some spicy new Jank Tank brews for that. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.